turned my pumps off a while ago. Unplugged everything while I'm washing up. Kind of been neglecting things, have been busy. So out here doing a little cleanup. Unplugged everything. Because I've got some cords running across here and there, and rabbits may have chewed here or there, so I never know. But one thing that happens is airflow, when you turn off the aerators and the pump around, basically things will start moving differently. And here's an example. I've got a dead fish. He's probably been in here a couple of days, he looks like. And I hadn't turned the pumps off or the air stones off in a while, so he's probably been pushed back in the back, and I haven't seen him, or he's just been circulating. It's a good thing to turn off your equipment like that if you've got anything where you possibly can't see everything in your tank. It's just a lesson learned. And I've noticed I've had a little spike in my nitrite, and I was trying to figure out what's going on. I'm getting about a 0.25 on my nitrite, and normally I'm on 0. So I've kind of had an idea something's going on, but not sure exactly what. But anyway, my nitrate's running about an 80 right now, and my ammonia's on 0. We did have a cold spell for about four days where, you know, the water got down to about 66 degrees. I didn't have the heater on. I didn't have my new heaters in yet, so I'd like to keep it above 70. Right now it's running 77. So it's all good right now. Been moving some plants and trimming. I planted a bunch of things I had rooting for a while. I have just roots. That's been in there about 2 weeks, maybe 3. Another neat little thing I've seen, let me set him here so I can get him planted. I've had a bunch of ladybugs hatch. Let's see where they're at. Oh, right here. Let's see if we can see them. Right there. It's what a baby, they call them lady beetles, but that's what your ladybugs look like. I've got them all over, and I've got some cantaloupe leaves that went bad, and they got aphids on them. There's another one there. And some watermelon. Oh, look at this ladybug here. Catch her. Anyway, I've had I had some aphids going on, and not sure what. And so I tried neem oil, and I did some diatomaceous earth, experimenting with it. But I knew these had aphids on them, but I've kind of left them alone. And from what I'm reading and seeing, it's good to have something to keep aphids in your bed. That way you keep your predators there and keep them fed. So it's you know, you can leave crops in a garden to keep aphids there. That way your predators stay there and continue to, because I've got some aphid predators as well. There's a but I've seen them as well. And then I done some green lacewings, and I seen baby green lacewings all over everything. So everything's looking pretty good. The bed kind of got a little gnarly where the watermelon and the cantaloupe were. They really hit that hard. And I started jerking some of it out yesterday, and in doing so, the first vine I pulled on, wouldn't you know, it'd be my watermelon. And so I don't know if it affected these watermelons here and over there. I won't know that, I guess, for a couple of days. But right now they seem to be doing okay. Oh, I know why I did the diatomaceous. I had a bunch of, I seen a sign of a bunch of worms, caterpillars. And I had some hornworms, and I had some others.
A little cantaloupe, man, that thing's getting pretty big, but still, it's not putting the smell off yet, so we're waiting on it. Got another cantaloupe in here. Got some peppers. I got a bunch of fish peppers coming ready. They're real pretty. And they're not too hot. Some bell peppers. Got a lot of tomato blooms. I'm hoping I got them to set. I've lost a few, but not many so far. I think I knew the name of that. I don't remember it now. But a bunch of little peppers there. But I'm getting a bunch of blooms on my tomatoes. So we'll see. And then I've got a bunch of cucumbers. Let's see where they're at. They're probably standing right in front of me and I can't see them. Here, there's one. Bunch of cucumbers going on. There's some, oh yeah, in there. Anyway, this is just kind of giving a little view of what it's looking like right now. I was going to show this basil. All the basil I have growing, there's some jalapeno, or there's a pepper, I don't know if it's a jalapeno. Basically, like that basil, that basil, that basil. That tomato right there, that's another one of those pineapple pork chop or something like that. That's it come up, and that's there is the one that the first one that come up about 2 weeks ago. So it's looking good. Like I said, I got a second one that come up. I think that's a pepper there. But I was trying to be really careful in planting all my seeds. I've had better luck just throwing them in the bed, and then I'll water them with I've got a special hose made, and like I'm going to build. I've got my 3 floating rafts here. I'm fixing to gear up and put some lettuce in 2 of them. I'm gonna keep one of them still for propagating. I may add one more floating raft here. I'm not sure, or maybe just 2 on this end. But I'm probably going to be putting basically some smaller gravel for just sowing seed in to grow. But well, I was wanting to show you what I do is when I like those beds down there, I knew I sowed seed in them. So I've got this little water hose adapter here. I block my pump off there and I open it up. Well, I open it up first, and then anyway, I give everything a good drink once a day with that, and I've had really good luck with seeds coming up. I baby them, and I do worse than just them coming up on their own out here. But I guess that was it. Oh, I was going to show. My wife says I never. I'll beat dirt off roots to put in if it's something that I want to plant in the beds and I don't have one. I'd rather buy a mature one if I can and transplant it in. So you got to clean the roots off pretty well. But I do it mostly right here with high pressure water. And but anyway, she's been on me to plant, to go reverse. Take the plant with maybe a foot long or foot and a half of root mass and plant it in the dirt. So I've done that here as an experiment, and we're going to see how this goes. I'll do some updates on that as far as like how hard is it to, if you do a bunch of propagating, how hard is that to put it in the dirt if you want to have a dirt garden as well. That way, if you have a greenhouse, you could really be set for, as soon as you could plant, your plants could already have a pretty good head start. Just with one floating raft bed, you could have a whole garden worth of propagation. But anyway, that's it.